From a primitive US congressman calling for war.
We should show those leaders and those thugs what the target package looks like on their houses and their family members.
To a man banning Ruto's image. Do you support stealing?
They die leaving hopeless generations, broken generationally, broken genetically.
The Communist Party of Kenya injecting.
It is our duty to organize and mobilize the masses to challenge this dictatorship.
We are coming for you.
Hello, how are you? Welcome back to ShowNewTrend. I'm your host today and my name is Elvis Derry. The question of today is, how is the taxpayers' money being spent in this country called Kenya? If you go to the internet, you will see so many politicians living very luxurious lives, traveling in different countries without doing anything of importance to Kenya or the Kenyan people. You will see them building or buying expensive houses, buying very expensive cars. But when you go to their constituents, if you look at the people who voted for them, the people are suffering. Look at this video of Millicent Omanga blessing herself with taxpayers' money after buying a Bentley. Take a look. While the taxpayers' money is being spent, misused by the politicians, Winnie Obiero, who is the secretary of the Communist Party of Kenya Women's League, she came out and expressed her concerns about the abductions, the killings, and also wrongful imprisonment of comrades who are out there fighting for good governance and a better future of this country. Listen to what Winnie Obiero had to say.
President Ruto and his administration will not cease their violent campaigns of killing, abduction, and imprisonment of some of the finest patriots of our land. In this, it is our duty to organize and mobilize the masses to challenge this dictatorship. This patriarchal culture perpetuates gender-based violence, rape, and discrimination. Women are disproportionately affected by issues such as single motherhood, unequal income, and social injustices. The economic system of capitalism has worsened these social ills, leaving women and young girls in Kenya particularly vulnerable. These acts of harassment and assassination must be condemned. We stand in solidarity with all Kenyans, especially women, young girls, and children who are enduring this suffering. In this meeting today, the Communist Party of Kenya Revolutionary Women League, we commit to offer practical support urgently needed by those affected by this systemic violence and oppression. We recognize the vital role that international solidarity plays in exposing draconian rule as demonstrated by the struggles faced by people in Peru and other regions.
Kenyans, do we have extraterrestrial beings living among us? Senator Abbas Sheikh revealed in Parliament that there are illegal foreigners, illegal aliens who are in this country called Kenya, and they're engaging themselves in shady deals and illegal activities, which is starting to affect our communities here in Kenya. Listen to what Senator Abbas Sheikh had to say about this.
And what is going in this country, I think the security of this country is going out of hand. And it's the high time that the security officers must take charge of the security of this country. There are so many foreigners who have now made Kenya as a heaven, enjoying all that, and they do what they can do at their own way. There are so many people who run away from their countries and now hiding in this country, investing in this country, the money looted from other countries. I think it is high time we need to audit who is who in Kenya, so at least we can be safe. As it is, every day you're hearing somebody has been killed. Every day people are disappearing, and you don't know who is doing it. So it's a high time that we need to take charge of this country. And security officers must take charge of this country. And we must know who is a foreigner and who is a Kenyan, because we are not able to know who is who.
As far as I can remember, there was a time where a law was passed that clubs should not be near schools, hospitals, or even residential areas. But in today's Kenya, you'll find clubs everywhere. One man couldn't get enough sleep because of the noise pollution being emitted from that establishment that was near his house. So he went to confront the owner, but he was met with violence. This incident took place in Shauri Moyo. Take a look.
Eugene ameniumiza. Kila mtu anajua. Leo nimemkuta Eugene. Ameniumiza. Ndio hiyo. Ongojea, ameniumiza na chupa. Ndio hii na record. Eugene ameniumiza na chupa. Unaweza nipeleka? Mpaka nifike wapi? Ndio nauza mpaka nifike wapi? Utanipeleka mpaka wapi? Sawa, tupelekane na wewe. Utanipeleka mpaka wapi? Mpaka mwisho wa dunia. Huu ni Eugene anasema hivyo mwenye bar. Inanipigianga kelele na niko na recording. Tupatane kwa governor. Tupatane kwa governor. Ndio huyo wewe Eugene. Sawa. Sawa. Kuja na wenye utakuja na wao. Hii utanilipa. Hii utanilipa. Eugene anasema amenipiga na hii glasi ya pombe na anasema tupelekane. Tupelekane. Mtu wa governor, tupatane na Eugene.
This is totally unacceptable. You have no business operating a club in a residential area. And also you don't have the right to harm anybody who is complaining about the loud music that is coming from your establishment. Why would you hurt this young man for coming out and speaking up about the noise pollution being emitted from your establishments? Why would you hurt them? And also you don't have any right and any business operating in a residential area. You have no business to operate there. Why would you open a club in a residential area, disturbing the peace of the children who needs to wake up in the morning and go to school? People are working. They need enough sleep to wake up in the morning. But you, because of your greediness and selfishness, you open a club in a residential area. Why? People are tired. Kenyans are tired to the point even this man went on and burnt Ruto's picture. Take a look. How long will our people, our African people, Africans, continue suffering in the hands of their own leaders and also in the hands of foreign powers who are just taking advantage of our people and our land, our resources, our minerals? They're taking over everything. When will this suffering stop? A US congressman by the name of Matt Gaetz said that a real US president will go and invade Niger. And you guys will see that Niger fought for their freedom and they got their freedom. And they came together, Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger, creating the Sahel region. But yet, one stupid man from the US says that he wants to bring war, invade Niger. Nonsense. Just listen to this.
You know what a real U.S. president would do? Say that C-130s are on their way to Niger today with the water and the medicine and the food our troops need, that they will have a full fighter pilot escort there. And if the Nigerian government or any other third world thug tries to even turn on their air defense systems, we should show those leaders and those thugs what the target package looks like on their houses and their family members.
So the way he has like this little pause before he says thugs, like he's like third world thugs. It's like he wants to say like the N-word. Like I'm hearing like a hard R, even though he's not saying it. For the time being, the United States has lost that battle. The United States military has officially all been expelled from Niger. So they are no longer in the air base that he's referring to. It's really important, obviously, that we defend Niger in this moment. I think we need to be super realistic. What Niger has done is incredibly bold. Like, you don't kick out the United States military and not face any consequence. That doesn't happen, right? It's not like the United States is like, okay, you've given us the boot, we respect that. There's no reality in which, this isn't something where the United States is going to retaliate in some way or another. And so I really, really want people, like, if they take nothing else away from this entire stream, to understand that like this is the time to organize to defend the Alliance of Sahel states, all three countries, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger.
That is a very primitive statement coming from the US Congressman Matt Gaetz. That was very foolish and stupid, because here in Africa, we are not looking for war, but we want to develop our countries and have a better future for our own people. You go and beat your drum somewhere else, Matt Gaetz. You are not welcome here with that kind of primitive, stupid, and immature mindset.
And if the Nigerian government or any other third world thug tries to even turn on their air defense systems, we should show those leaders and those thugs what the target package looks like on their houses and their family members.
Kenyans, where are we heading to as a country? A member of parliament by the name of Peter Salasia, he confronted Raila Odinga and he told him that to stop preaching oversight while selling out his own members to push the president's agenda. Listen to what Peter Salasia had to say about this.
Mimi nataka niulize watu wa ODM, mkiwa mnasema ukweli, kama kweli baba anasema na believe in mambo ya oversight, mbona aliuzia Ruto wale ODM wake embassy wake kwenda kule? Lazima tuambiane ukweli. So you cannot talk about the issues to do with the oversight when you are still giving your members, unawapatia una hand over kwa rais ataweza msaidie kupush agenda ya mambo ya shasha hapa ndio anasema hapa. Na yeye bado anasema hivyo, yeye ana support mambo ya damu. Ndio tumesema mara hii sisi hatutaenda hiyo safari ya kuweka kwa mnanda bili yoyote ikikuja ambayo iko controversial. Lazima tuangalie the implication yake itakuwa namna gani. Tulileta the new model funding iko na shida. Tumeleta hii maneno ya SHA kwa sababu hatukuwa na proper transition. Ndio hii imeleta shida, watu wetu wanaumia.
In some countries around the world, corruption, theft, robbery is not tolerated. Some of them, they hang their leaders just for being corrupt. They assassinate their leaders for being corrupt. They charge their leaders for being corrupt. But in Kenya, corruption has been like a game. It's a daily occurrence. It has been normalized in Kenya, where anybody can steal any amount of money they want and there will be no repercussions. Listen to what Honorable Marianne Kitany had to say, and also comparing the corruption here, also the corruption countries like Dubai, China. They don't joke with corrupt people. Listen to this.
I mentioned about in Dubai, if you steal, your hand is cut off. And the same Kenyans work in Dubai, know that they don't, but they don't steal. I can leave my phone. I can leave my phone just here in Dubai and nobody will touch it. Try that at home. They say try that at home. You will be surprised. It is because of the cultures and what we have done. In terms of legislation, we have over-legislated in this issue called corruption. We have actually over-legislated. We have EACC, we have DCI, we have PPRB, we have all these entities that we have put together, including Parliament, which is an oversight.
Why are we not
But at the end of the day, even despite all this, you still find that we are even bringing in a law on conflict of interest. Tomorrow you will find another law, and we will bring as many laws and many laws. But there is always people always say, you want to get to the destination, if the doors are shut, the windows are shut, you can use a panya route, meaning there is another route you will get to the destination. Why? Is because I think we as a country, we as our culture have refused to accept that let's serve the public. And
so many politicians out there who are pretending every day to fight for the people and work for the people, but yet they're not doing anything. But if you confront them, you will end up missing or even dead. Listen to what this man of God had to say about our leaders who are being selfish and also going overboard to the point of taking somebody's life. Listen to this.
There is no leader, a thief, who stole from the public, raised their family from stealing money, who have a strong family behind them. They die leaving hopeless generations, broken generationally, broken genetically, broken socially, broken familiarly. It's as simple as that. Selfishness. Selfishness. Even if you kill everybody, you don't become great. You become a leader who killed. People will not revere you as the great man who lived in leading others. People will fear you because you are a killer. You kill because of either insecurity, esteem, or whatever. Jesus is telling us, embrace the challenges of life. Something must be done. Number two, if we want to be those great men.
The governor of Nairobi, Governor Sakaja, he was at the Soweto Catholic Church when one woman from the audience started wailing profusely, seeking the attention of the Nairobi governor, asking for help. Just take a look at how things unfolded.
Na watu wa Nairobi ni mzuri tuelewe. Katiba yetu inasema kwamba capital city ya Kenya lazima iwe na Njoo. Sawa. Ni sawa, kuja. Ni sawa, tutaangalia mambo yake. Ni sawa tu, tafadhali.
So Kenyans, did this woman get any help from the governor? If you know her whereabouts, tell us in the comments down below.
Yes.
Ule amefanya nani?
When politicians are corrupt in a country, it is the citizens, the people who will suffer. One woman from Ongata Rongai, she went to buy cooking oil, but when she arrived at home cooking for her family, she found out that the liquid is not cooking oil, but it is water. She got scammed. Take a look.
We, manze, wenye si tunapenda vitu vya rahisi, kimeturamba. Seal ndio hii ni ya yogurt. Unajionea? Ndani si mafuta na 1500 ilienda jana. Rongai 1500. Ndio hiyo mafuta. Unaona juu ni mafuta, chini ni maji. Unaona? Mkuwe careful. Kimeturamba. Mafuta ni Sportman. Maji 1500. Sijui venye tunaenda kuambia mabwana.
So if you have ever been scammed before, tell us in the comments down below, like, how was your experience?
Ndani si mafuta na 1500 ilienda jana. Rongai 1500. Ndio hiyo mafuta. Unaona juu ni mafuta, chini ni maji. Unaona?
A Kenyan influencer by the name of Chebet Rono, she has made headlines for imitating the president of Kenya, President William Ruto. Take a look at this video of Chebet Rono imitating the president.
Ndani si mafuta na 1500 ilienda jana. Rongai 1500. Ndio hiyo mafuta. Unaona juu ni mafuta, chini ni maji. Unaona?
Remember, I said no extrajudicial killings will be done when... No, sir, we are saying many murders are going unaccounted for. Women are dying. What do you have to say? When I entered office, I made one promise. No extrajudicial killings will be done in Mheshimiwa. We know, we are asking about the May scandal. What about that? When I entered office, I made one thing very clear. No extrajudicial...
Thank you so much for joining us on today's show. I'm your host, Elvis Derry. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.